Good morning. It's Janine. Today is Thursday, October 13th, and I am here for a weigh-in and an update. And of course, we're having coffee talk because that's how I roll. So I got my big ass mug of coffee. It's coffee talk time. And I also have a peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly time, peanut butter jelly time. I can't, that goddamn video on YouTube, which if you haven't seen it or heard it, just type in peanut butter jelly time and search it on YouTube. Once you listen to that fucking video, you will never be able to hear the phrase peanut butter and jelly again without hearing that goddamn song in your head. It's really infectious. It's insane. And it's such a stupid song. Anyway. So, it took forever. Well, it's been forever since I actually weighed my big ass in. So, let me show you my weigh-in. Good morning. So it's been quite some time since I've weighed myself. So I figured, let's go for it. So hold on a second. Hold on. Where do I dump you? Hold on. There was a lot of glare, and I'm sorry about that, but it said 145.4. So, I'm at 145.4. So, there you go. And, so that was like 154 and change. Excuse me, 155 and change. And the last time I actually threw my raggedy ass on a scale, I was 153 or 154, 153-ish, I think, and change. And I've done nothing to lose weight, to lose those 8 pounds. But somehow it just came off, and honest to God, that is the beauty of the DS. It just kind of works like that. It sort of does it for you. It kind of corrects your body. Assuming you don't live off simple sugars, you know, assuming you live within the boundaries of the DS and you don't live off simple sugars 24/7, 365, the DS kind of works for you. And here I am, 145. And I'm good, you know, and I've got like 20 pounds of excess body skin on me. Says numerous plastic surgeons. So if I took off the 20 pounds of excess body skin, I'd be at 125, and I'm 5'2". So I'm healthy. I'm at a healthy weight. So yippee skippy. Regarding my surgery that happened a week ago for my ovarian torsion, I'm pretty good. It only hurts when I stretch my abdominal wall muscles from being cut. Just hurt when I stretch, and I have a massive bruise on the right side underneath the incision, but I don't know if that's just from where they were poking around underneath. I don't know if that's from where I guess the activity happened from the cyst wrapping around the ovary happened. I don't know, because I don't have that bruise on the left side, even though I have a matching incision on the left side. I don't know. What else? So, yeah. I get a lot of questions about what do I eat and what did I eat when I had the duodenal switch surgery done in, I had it done on May 3rd, 2011. So I am 5 years and change out from having the duodenal switch surgery, and my original weight loss journey happened 9 years and change ago. So when I first had my duodenal switch surgery, what I did was, first let me just start off with, I did not pay attention to the nutritionist in the office of my bariatric surgeon at all. I did have to go see her because it was just mandatory. But when she spoke, I pretty much did a invisible la 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 la, and I didn't listen to a thing she said. No, I went semi-Atkins with the duodenal switch due to how we malabsorb our carbs, fats, and proteins. Okay, I did a video on this a while ago. It is titled Michelle and Rob in the title of the video. And I broke down how we malabsorb fats, sugars, and proteins. Okay? And I will happily do that again for you guys on a separate video if you want me to. Otherwise, just go through my videos and find the Michelle and Rob video. But what I did was, I went to MyFitnessPal and futzed around with the settings, and I set my goal for each day with, sugars, or excuse me, carbs, proteins. God damn it. Hold on a second. I'm sorry about that. It was just confirming a doctor appointment. So, like I said, I futzed with the settings and I adjusted the proteins, carbs, and fats. And that's the only 3 things I paid attention to for each day on MyFitnessPal. And I journaled my food almost every single day. I'm not going to say every day because sometimes I did forget, and I'm human, okay? But I set my protein goal to at least 150. I don't remember the exact number. It might have had to have been 175. Don't remember. I set my carbs down to about 80. And the fats, couldn't have given a shit about. My calories, I know that when you're on MyFitnessPal, the first thing you have to do is enlist your calorie count per day. And then it lets you futz with how you're going to split up your proteins, carbs, and fats. I set my calories for each day to about, I think it was 3,500 calories. I think it was either 3,250 or it was either 3,000 or 3,250. I don't remember. But it was high. It was a high number, okay? And I know that the number I'm telling you right now is scaring the shit out of you, because all you're thinking is, whoa, I'm trying to lose weight. Why is she telling me to eat so many calories? All right. But stick with me for a second, okay? So I threw in the calorie count to that, either 3,000, 3,250, something like that. I really should have looked at this before I made this video. And I'm sorry about that. I just haven't looked. And so I plugged that number in and then just adjusted the protein, carbs, fats until I could get to the numbers I needed. I needed to consume at least 150 proteins a day. That was the most important number I needed. That must have gone in my body a day, okay? For nutritional reasons, I needed to. Next, carbs. Carbs must have been, I refused to go over 90 grams of carbs a day. I wanted to not go over 80 grams of carbs a day, okay? And fats, couldn't give a shit about the fat. Bring it on. Shovel it in my face if you want to. Go ahead. Couldn't care. I just didn't want to low fat it, okay? Don't low fat the fat. Don't low fat it, all right? No. Keep the fat high, okay? So I did that. And then I just went to town. You know, like I said, I did semi-Atkins, and I did a lot of burgers off the bun. I did a lot of salads with meat in it. I did Subway. I went to Subway and I did like chopped salads with triple meat. That was always good. That I did a lot, actually. What else? Omelets, of course, in the morning. Dinner, I did a lot of steak and salad. Or I did chicken and salad. Crustless pizzas. You know, there's a lot of ways you could do it. You can take the rib of a lettuce leaf, such as romaine, throw some mayo inside the leaf, throw a little bit of salt, pepper on top, and a little bit of whatever cheese you want. Throw a piece of bacon on top of that, a little bit of tomato, BLT with no carbs, do a couple of them. A lot of rolled cold cuts, so just cold cut roll-ups, did a lot of that. Sugar-free yogurt. What I would have to do is buy a plain full-fat tub of yogurt and add Splenda and add macerated fruit to it. Maceration means you take the fruit, cut it, throw Splenda on top of it, leave it, you mix it, and then leave it until the fruit gets a little mushy. And then you mix it into the yogurt. Okay, I did that a lot too. That was a good protein getter. So those kinds of things. And I did that, and the weight fell off, you know. What I eat now, what I'm gonna say to you is gonna piss a lot of you newbies off. I promise you that, it's gonna piss you guys off. I honest to God eat whatever the fuck I want. I really do. I'm gnawing on a peanut butter jelly sandwich. Granted, I'm eating, this is Arnold's double protein bread. So I do still focus on protein. I really do. It's kind of like programmed in my brain. The more protein I can get in a day, the better. All right? But I really do eat whatever the fuck I want. The other night, I made shrimp carbonara on squid ink pasta because it was neato. Last night, I had kielbasa and pierogies with some sauerkraut, you know? For lunch today, I'm going to have a spinach salad. I don't know if I'm going to put any protein on it or not. You know, I'm not sure. Haven't decided. Maybe I'll have some soup with it first. I don't know. And what kind of soup, I'm not sure yet. So, you know, I literally eat whatever the hell I want. And that's how I eat on a daily basis. And, you know, like I told you, my body naturally lost 8 pounds eating this way. It just did it on its own because that's really how the DS works. It kind of corrects itself. So if you focus on the protein, try to get in as much protein as you can in general and keep protein first as a general rule, and just don't go apeshit on the simple sugars and simple carbs, you're pretty golden. So yeah. So I just wanted to go over that real quick because I do get questioned about that quite a bit. In general, life is really coming along slowly but surely. I'm doing okay. I'm really doing okay. You know, living with 2 boys is interesting. Honestly, it's good. It's good. It's just new. And, you know, we just grew up really differently. We were raised unbelievably differently. Opposite spectrums, totally. And so it's very different. Very different. You know, having to progress a relationship at the same time as getting used to living with someone is a doubleheader. And it's strenuous. Emotionally, strenuous. You know, we've been together for over a year, and which is, you know, a decent amount of time. But in the grand scheme of life, that's very new. Very new. So, you know, it's still got a lot of growing to do. And he and I don't argue very much at all. But due to my perfectionism and due to my anxiety, the second something goes, excuse me, the second something goes even slightly wrong, to the point where I get curious as to whether or not I fucked up by moving in here. And I have to I'm sorry, I just felt like a tickle in my throat. Hold on. Okay, so second I get like a bit of an idea in my head that maybe I shouldn't have moved in with him, you know? And that thought comes up quite a bit in my head due to my perfectionism. I freak out. And I keep it all internal. He has no idea this goes on. I do that because I do not allow myself to forgive myself for mistakes. I do not allow myself to forgive myself for mistakes. And if I could possibly see a potential mistake coming that I would be at fault for, I freak. So even though all the times that I've semi-freaked out internally over the tiniest things, have been pure bullshit. And I can look back today and laugh at myself and be like, what the fuck were you thinking, Janine? You know? I do it anyway because I just don't allow myself to forgive myself. And that's something I've got to work on. A lot, like a whole lot. I don't know, it's a problem I have. It's a major problem I have. So yeah, I gotta get on that. A lot, like a lot, but we'll work on it. Anyway, I just wanted to check in with you guys and let you know I love you to death. I miss you, and let me know if you guys have any questions you want me to go over for the next video, because I know that what I did eat when I first got my DS, what I eat today was a big one that I always get a lot, so I went over that one. I've been cooking a lot for you guys, so I figured I'd take a break from that too. And you know, is there anything that you'd like me to go over? I could definitely take you guys to the store with me, but, you know, you'd be going to the store with someone in maintenance. So I don't know how helpful that would be for you. So just, you know, keep that in mind. I'm in maintenance now, so going to the store with me would be almost like going to the store with someone who never had weight loss surgery. You know what I mean? So I don't know if that would be helpful for you. So give me some ideas, leave them below, and I'll go through them. You know I always go through your comments. And next video, see what I can pull up for you. I love you guys. Have an amazing day. Have an amazing weekend. And I'll talk to you in the next video. Bye guys.